Let's switch up to the Path of Exile stream because I really want to see that. It might look like I'm overreacting, but I'm not. Have you ever...
Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding Gear Games.
He said
Thanks
the
so much
thing.
for joining us here. And today is a day about Path of Exile, though I wanted to mention that there are Twitch drops that you can win.
Have you ever seen Path of Exile or have you played Path of Exile before? Never heard of it. Wow. This is like one of the best free-to-play games that you can find on the market. Assuming you don't mind the top-down, Diablo-style combat. I mean, I used to think that's the bad thing, but I was so wrong. Like, the combat is actually so fun once you actually get to input the thing yourself. Okay, let me just shut up for a bit. This is Path of Exile 2, man. I've been waiting it for so long. Dude, you can actually play as Amazon right now. So these are old skills. This is new. There's never been a spear in Path of Exile, and also there's never been a crossbow. This is old skill for Path of Exile 1. Oh my god, this is the mage in the Diablo 1, right? When you do the fire, is the meteor? I don't remember what that skill's called. Oh. And I gotta say, I think the graphic actually looks better than Diablo 4. I'm not even kidding. Dude, Path of Exile has come such a long way. Path of Exile 2. Oh, please just come already. I don't want to play Path of Exile 1 expansion anymore. I mean, I kind of do, but would it be free? Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is one of the best things about Path of Exile. Every expansion, even Path of Exile 2, is completely free. And there's nothing you can buy that affect gameplay except for Stash Tab, which you can buy more Stash Tab. I mean, in a way, it affects the gameplay, but it's as minimal as possible. But if you actually want to give GGG money and buy MTX, they're actually quite expensive, and I've spent more money in this game than Hearthstone. that is saying something. Yikes forever.
Today, we're proud to showcase Path of Exile 2's second act, which takes place in the Vastiri Desert.
Second act.
Welcome
I can't stand
to
up.
Path of Exile
I can't stand
2's
up.
Second act.
Hold it.
As you saw, Act 2 is centered around a caravan of Maraketh, from an opposing
I've
tribe
played
called the
Path of
Faradun.
Exile for
There's a
I
set
think
of
8
large
years
ancient
now,
gates
but I've
blocking the progress
never
of the
know
caravan
anything
through a
about the
desert
lore.
path
I
disengaged
really
skill.
hope that Path of
When you
Exile 2
engage,
is
it
not going to be a
increases your
one-skill
melee
meta
damage for a
anymore,
short time
because
while
that's
during
what
combat.
sets Diablo apart from Path of Exile. So if Path of Exile can nail the combat department as well,
We're using here is called Whirling Slash.
Diablo really doesn't stand a chance at all. I mean, longevity-wise, I'm gonna play both, don't get me wrong, but
sandstorm, it explodes, dealing damage to
damn.
nearby monsters.
Like, from the look of the trailer right now, it's definitely more action than before. And you can look at the geometry over there, it's so detailed. It's insane.
Is that it destroys the ceiling when it slams the ground.
Like, it almost
letting
looks like
in
an
more light.
Unreal Engine
Clever
game.
players will notice that if
But they're
standing
using their
in the
in-house
light,
engine.
then they're not going to have any rocks falling on their head.
That one guy in chat keeps typing Resonant Sleeper. God damn Twitch chat, man. Okay, don't look at the loot because this is one of the Path of Exile Prime experience where you kill a difficult boss and the loot is absolutely abysmal. You just have to deal with it.
One of the
It's
skills
part of
we're
Path of
using here is
Exile.
called- But there's also a lot of subtle detail, like characters having different run animations depending on how fast they're moving. When we use a Quicksilver Flask here, you can see the character changes to a sprinting animation.
Wait, really? Oh, they did. Okay. I don't really see an animation change though. I'm just seeing more particle effect.
Now that we've arrived at the Ancient Gates, we're going to show you another of the new weapon classes in Path of Exile 2, crossbows.
Crossbow.
Crossbows are special and they grant attack skills.
That weapon is
You don't
trash, by
need
the
to
way.
equip bolt. Here we've got 3 different bolt skills that the character can switch between depending on the situation.
Armor-piercing bolts. Incendiary bolts.
Like when Path of Exile 2 comes out and also Diablo 2 is resurrected and also Diablo 4, I think I want to play in Amazon. I really like Amazon playstyle. I know it's stack build, dance game, but it feels nice. Is this an MTX store or is this just something else?
Here you can see some of the monsters patrolling around.
Because the icon doesn't really look like a shop. Oh, I like these guys. These guys are cool. I like that the monster spawn points is actually related to the environment. Did you see that? The armor scrap is actually gets sucked into his inventory rather than you have to click it to pick it up. Oh my god, quality of life changes. Oh, I'm cooming, bro. Oh, every time. When I was done with the league, I was like, I'm just gonna wait for Path of Exile 2. And then after seeing these things, I'm just nah, I think I want to play this league as well. I think I want to play this new expansion. It's free anyway. Pep W. I can't help it, dude. The game looks a lot better than Diablo. I know, right? I mean, it looks like I'm biased, of course, but I think this looks better than Diablo 4. And Diablo 4 looks really fucking good. But I still think that this right here is looking better than Diablo 4. But take this as a grain of salt because I'm definitely gonna have a bias towards Path of Exile. And maybe when I play Diablo 4, I might change my opinion because Diablo 4 still looks a bit more actiony than Path of Exile 2 right here. Because Diablo 4 is looking more and more like a Dark Souls top-down than a Diablo game. Like you need to dodge all those attacks and then you know do an AoE like after 3-second cooldown, things like that. It just doesn't feel really hack and slash for me. Like that right there is hack and slash.
I am a Sala.
Can you zoom in? Chris, can you zoom in? I want to see them.
You're given
Oh,
4 options on how to proceed.
look at all this Resident Evil. What Resident Sleeper? What are you doing? Like no one likes lore in Path of Exile. Like I bet you guys all these people right here have played Path of Exile for thousands of hours and they still Resident Sleeper because this is the dialogue section. Oh man. Oh man. I want to play an Amazon right now.
The other skill we're using here is called Blazing Lance. Blazing Lance creates a trail of fire from the ground, dealing damage over time. However, if you're willing to stand in place for long enough, you can throw a second spear that will fan the flames for much more damage.
That flame spear looks insane. Poggers. I'm tearing up right now. This is glorious.
We've just found a unique spear. It's called Devasta's
This is rigged,
Wind.
man.
This
What
spear
the
has
hell?
an extra modifier that synergizes really well with Storm Spear.
We just
When you
dropped the
disengage,
unique.
You get 2 additional projectiles on your projectile skills.
Oh my god. And the unique art as well. Oh my god, that spear looks sexy. Holy fuck. Is masturbation allowed on Twitch? I mean, it's not gonna be shown on camera. I'm just gonna do it. Is it possible to coom if you're not... What am I talking about? Shut up. Seed DPS. I mean, that's pretty seed DPS, by the way. The Path of Exile meta right now is that you one-shot everything in the screen except for the elite. So what he's doing right now is not really optimal for the meta right now. I mean, you can play the game however you want, but in the endgame, you pretty much just one-shot everything. Boss fight. Music though. I think one thing that in Path of Exile that is not, getting enough praise about is that the score of the game is so good. People nowadays just playing their background their music, over the game because they've heard the music so many times. But damn, the music is actually very, very good. Yeah, that looks really damn good.
Path of Exile
Damn.
expansion you can play 1 week from now. I'd like to introduce Path of Exile.
This is a new expansion, by the way.